That old money looking brand new. It was chicken noodle soup and candle. That old money looking brand new. It was chicken noodle soup and canned goods. I remember days we ain't had food.
Façon tu bouges comme tu bouges, tu vas jamais arriver. Tu bouges comme tu bouges, tu vas jamais arriver. Nous on a beaucoup travaillé, nous on a beaucoup travaillé, nous on a beaucoup travaillé. Aujourd'hui on est arrivé. Nous on a beaucoup travaillé, nous on a beaucoup travaillé, nous on a beaucoup travaillé. Aujourd'hui on est arrivé.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another explosive sit down with, and today our guest is the founder of B-Boy Records. He is a singer, songwriter, composer, producer. He goes by the name Magasco. B-Boy, pass me the lighter. Welcome to all of you. My name is Gwendoline FD, and I am happy to be your host today on Daily TV. And I just want to welcome all of you. It's going to be a fabulous sit down with Magasco. He's here. He's going to be sharing all the tea, all the juice, and every single thing that you've been asking, all those questions that you all have. Now, I want to ask you all a favor as you come in. Send us, let us know where you're watching from, first of all. Send in some beautiful words to welcome our guest, Magasco, in the building. And of course, smash that like button. And let me see all those love signs going up as crazy as it can. All right, guys, sit down tight. Go grab your coffee, grab your popcorn, whatever it is that's going to make you happy. It's going to be one exciting hour with Magasco FC right here on Daily TV. We'll be meeting him right after the break. Don't you go anywhere. All righty, pass me the lighter. How you doing, Magasco B-Boy? How you doing? How you day?
Yo, I'm fine. How is everybody doing?
Well, doing great. We're happy to see you, man. I know that you're on the road. You told me that you were actually driving. Yeah. So where are you going to? What's up? What's up? You did go Mapan?
I did go studio. I feel go another place again. I go to the studio.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. I see a lot of people already have tuned in. Hello to all of you. Our mid-bright darling, welcome. Share the video. Send us some love. Keisha Meshi, how are you? I don't know why I'm getting a lot of echo in the background. All right, so let's get into the team. Magasco. I mean, I know that a lot of people who are joining in today, they already know you. They've been following you for so many years right now. But just give us a little brief, let's say in just 1 minute. Who is Magasco FC? Is your name actually Magasco?
No, me I've been a Bobe now. Me I'm Anthony.
You be Bobe
from Com.
I like that.
My name is Tonine. My name is Tonine. So yeah, briefly I grew up in the Northwest. Bamenda. So I was born in So. Grew up in the Northwest between Bamenda and Bello.
Okay.
So that's where my parents would take me to. Yeah, so generally I've been a typical Bobe.
Okay, so I know say oh yeah, your fans them from that side for Bello they watch you now. So just in fact just surprise me now. So say something in the just situate them, greet them specially. All those people watching from Bello in the vernacular will not be English.
Mukang se tong to ze Bello, mukang se tong to ze Fundong. Na small they talk that again.
Hey God.
Country talk don't feel my mom.
Ashia Papa. Anyways, I'm sure that they understand what you were saying. So hey Magasco, welcome to the show once again. This is a sit down with, and I'm so glad to be your host here today. Sitting in here on a sit down with. So let's jump right into it. Magasco. So we all discovered you with that song, Kumba Market. That was the very first song that the public got to know about you. I remember I used to still work at CRTV then. You came with I don't remember who it was. Was it Ananga? One of those, who was that? I think you came to CRTV that the very first time that you had that song Kumba Market. Was
Yeah.
that your very first song?
Nah, that wasn't my very first song.
Okay.
I had a couple of songs before that one. I had an album
Mm-hmm.
in Bamenda. It was called Bamenda Boy Album, where there was the song Line Loba, there was the song Gary
Mm-hmm.
Gary. All these songs
Wow.
were from that album, and then Kumba Market was just a single after that album. And I
Mm-hmm.
did it with a group. We had I made a group then, a group of producers, Akamelo, Mengasa, and the group was called Arkai Group. That's the group that produced the song.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Pazzo too. Pazzo was the beat maker of the song.
Okay.
And at that time, I had the privilege to walk around with Nanga Michael. Shout out to him too.
Exactly, because I remember that's the very first time that I met you at the CRT with Ananga. His name's Ananga Michael, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. And so after that, you got signed by Empire Records with Pete Bacardi, who is also a friend of mine. So tell us how that collaboration came about.
yeah. Just immediately after Kumba Market, Empire got interested. I got a call. I got messages. From some friends who were close to Empire, and also from some Empire people back in the
Mm-hmm.
days. So we finally had a meeting. We had a couple of meetings. I had to prove myself because when I came, I had to prove myself. Series of how can I call it, castings that I had to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I was able to convince them, and I got signed.
Wow, that's amazing. I would imagine a young artist like you who was bustling with talent and all whatnot, just looking for the light of day. And somehow, someone like Pete Bacardi, who was also responsible for the success of Ex Malaya, he gets in contact with you and he wants to sign you up under his record label. Tell us about that feeling. How did you feel in that moment?
There's a lot of glitches. How did I feel? If I get you right.
Yes, I don't know why we have glitches today. We really apologize um for the sound quality. We just really don't know what's going on. Yeah, so tell us how was that feeling like for you to get a call from somebody like Pete Bacardi, that's a household name, and wanting to sign you under his record label Empire Records.
I mean, it felt good. It felt great. Because I was that was all I was looking for. I needed an opportunity, and I needed somebody, to believe in me and to give me my own shot. So once I had that, I knew it was more challenges, but I was happy. I remember I was with Pazo, just the two of us. We went home. We gave ourselves a bottle of wine and let the work begin.
And the deal was done. So, what was your very first song with Empire Records? I know you did a lot of songs with Pete Bacardi during that time. Was that a strategy that you guys were using to get into the market, or what was it all about?
When I got signed, I already had the song "Fine Boy." It was already out. "Fine Boy, No Money." So
Mm-hmm.
we did the video. That's how we started. We did the remix, and then we did the video. That was the first. The first song was "Fine Boy" remix.
Can you give us a little teaser of that song with that voice of yours?
Can't get you.
Can you give us a little teaser of that song? Fun boy, no money. Uh-uh, uh-uh. I know I'll spoil this song.
Mm.
Can you sing that song for us? Fine boy, no more. Fine boy.
I can't even hear you. Like for real.
Can you guys hear us? Like, I don't know. We have like some serious sound issues today. I don't know why. Can you give us a little tip of that song, Fine Boy?
Now you be the reason why we the have. Girl, you the hot, the place is on fire. Mr. DJ, come. Baby girl, I like the way you go down. Yo,
There
that's a
you go.
classic.
That's a classic, man. That song never goes old. And so after that, you've gone on to sing with a lot of artists. You've had so many national and international collaborations. Let's talk a little bit about some of those really big collaborations that you've had that have made you so proud of yourself as an artist.
Yo, there's so many, and I don't even know which one to point the finger, but I can remember the, the featuring I did with Dose Oublié. I really like that one. There's also with Chanel, Love It.
Mm-hmm.
That one too is whatever. I love it. And there's a DJ Mo Green from I think from Morocco.
Mm-hmm.
We did a dance hall too. Like so many featurings that we have done. Which one again? Uh, I cannot really point finger. There's so many.
Yeah, you've really done well for yourself, I would say that, Magasco, and that is something that really speaks well of you. So I want to find out from you, how do some of those collaborations come about? Are you the person that reaches out to those artists? Do they reach out to you? Or does the management teams of both artists reach out to each other and set it up? And you guys just go ahead and sing and work on the music? How does it happen?
Sometimes it's when we meet. Sometimes like the one we did like a single we did. We were in France. We were in the studio. Singular was there. Pete was there. We had this beat that I made, and everybody loved it, and we just jumped on the song. So that's just how it happens. Sometimes from a distance, they do, an artist will do a song and feel like Magasco can jump on this, and they send me the beats or something. It's always like that. Like it's as easy as that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, you have done really, really well for yourself. I would say that. Um, Now let's talk about the Anglophone crisis. The Anglophone crisis was a big issue. A lot of people complained, first of all, that you artists, you celebrities, were quiet for a while. You guys were not saying anything. What do you have to say to back yourself up?
Well, first of all, there is this thing when artists stay quiet. One thing, according to me, my point of view is because people never get enough. They don't get to understand that artists especially from Cameroon, or the industry is not really ripe enough. Artists in Cameroon, they're not protected by nobody. They have no backing. Everything they're doing is struggle. Everything that artists in Cameroon particularly are doing, they're struggling. There is nothing like,
Yeah,
yeah, because you and Cameroonian artists will ask for 2 million, 3 million for something, and people will exclaim and shout at you.
they'll be
Some
like,
people even get
what? The guy
mad
asked
at
two
them.
million. Yeah.
They even get mad at them. You call an artist for a wedding, the artist say 2 million, you get mad at the artist, like you start insulting the artist. you know.
Wow.
So that said, artists been doing their best, but the thing is, the public, they always want more, but they don't get to look at the artists where they're coming from. For instance, I will not talk about myself. I'll talk about, for instance, Blanche Belly. I saw her when she was pregnant. She went to Kumba, kind of did some relief
Yeah, yeah, I
or
did. I
something like that.
actually reposted that video that she did.
Yeah, I've seen, I've seen, Mr.
I saw
Lil
Loco,
do,
Stanley
yeah,
Eno,
I've seen
everybody was
Mr.
doing
Lil
their
do
own.
like conscious music just to talk about the crisis, just to appease
That's
minds
true.
about the crisis. I've seen uh I've seen Salatiel come up with initiatives like 'cause he came up with an initiative for us to do a peace song. When we
That's
did it,
true.
our
Yeah.
lives were threatened. Everybody they
Oh my
threatened us.
God.
They said it was being sponsored by the government, and if we put it out, it means the government that sponsored it. So I don't know who created that kind of idea. And at the end of the day, the video never came out because through the video we were trying to, pass out the message of some of the things that are going on with the IDPs, some of the
Yeah.
difficulties that the crisis is, when we, once our lives were threatened, we just, you know, pushed everything to the
Man,
side, and
listen,
then
you all have your lives to live as well. You have families who are going to miss you if something happened to
yeah,
you. I mean, it's really so hard to understand how the whole thing is going about. I know
yeah,
that even people want to say something, you want to say something, but you don't know if what you say is going to hurt A or B. I'll tell you this, I was personally attacked by some guy that I don't even know. We were just in a gathering somewhere. I think it was a meeting. A friend of mine took me there and they just started talking about the crisis. And when I just opened my mouth, he was like, "Hey, I beg, come here, up for day. You be like Republic, first of all. I used to work for CRTV, and I'm proud of that. It's not everybody that has the opportunity to work for the national media in their country. So I'm proud of that. I would always take it. Man, that guy attacked me. And so I totally understand what you are saying, that you guys' lives or you guys were, receive maybe threats and all whatnot. So we'll take it that you guys did your best. I saw all the things that you all were doing, the conscious music and everything. And we'll just say that we're looking forward to better days. We hope that things will really change really soon. Okay.
yeah. And
So now,
on my part, I came out with an initiative with five colleagues to do like give relief packages to the elderly because especially during the COVID when COVID was at its peak,
oh
you know,
yeah.
we went to Bamenda to the northwest. We went more for the elderly because they are the vulnerable ones. So we gave like food relief packages. We gave to I think over 800 people. And shout out to Etofis who also, took part in supporting the initiative.
Yeah, I think he supported that. Him and Daphne as well. They were out there
Yeah,
sharing relief packages. I
yeah,
just want to say, you guys, you did your best. You did your best, and the public
yeah.
should be able to.
And then now when it comes to social media, me, I've always been on one thing. I've always put out my voice, and my voice is simple. It's dialogue. We already have leaders.
Yeah,
We already know what is going on in the country. We have arms from both sides. We already have uh, leaders of the Southern Cameroons. We already have our government, and exist on both sides. And to cease fire, to stop this thing that is going on, dialogue has to take place. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take, but both parties need to sit down and dialogue. Like I've
yeah,
always said the same thing, no matter what happens. Even when Kumba, when the children lost their lives, and we did the commemoration, my message has always been the same thing: dialogue.
and I believe
But
that everybody has a voice. Everybody's opinion has to count. A lot of people will just turn down, like tone you down when you want to say something, but that's your opinion.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody's opinion
but
should count.
because people now take it. Most Cameroonians now take it as fun to shun down artists. I don't know why. Maybe they feel good about themselves when they do it. But anyways, they try to shun me when I talk about dialogue, but that's the problem. I come up from a
And
family
and
where I know what is right and what is wrong, and my family told me
and you're
once
a
you're doing the
grown-up person. You're a
right thing,
grown-up person, and you have a
yeah,
voice.
once you're doing the right thing, nobody can, keep doing the right thing. It doesn't matter what people say. With time, they're going to fall in line.
Yeah. Well, I like that. I really like that you're standing on your point and you're doing your best. I mean, that's what we're asking everybody to do, right? Everybody has to just try whatever it is that you feel best. If you can use your voice, your platform to, to sensitize, to say something, don't hesitate to do that. Now, you talked about the COVID-19 period. That period was such a harsh period for everybody all over the world. Some people are still suffering today because they lost their jobs, their houses, their cars, every single thing, every single thing. How was that experience for you as an artist? And how did it affect you personally? How did it affect your career and your business as a producer as well?
And the glitches, I really cannot.
How did the COVID period affect you as an artist and as a
Oh,
producer?
yeah, it's still affecting me, and because activities generally this December period, this end of year period has been the most difficult, because has not been everything has not been normal ever since COVID came. Nothing has been the same. Finances has dropped. So many things have dropped, and it's really challenging because everybody's struggling to cope on the measures, preventive measures, and at the same time how to really get back to doing things normally. So it is a heavy coup, but at the same time, I've had so much fun. I've had time to chill with my family, chill with my mom.
Yeah.
So it's also a blessing.
Oh, that's amazing. I just really hope that we're hoping that things would, fall back into place because the COVID has really hit people. Contrary to what people believe, people think that artists are so fine, that you guys have so much money, you have all these gigs, all these collaborations, there's so much money, in your bank accounts, but they don't know that your business is also affected as an artist because your shows have been reduced. There's so many things, all these social gatherings that have been stopped, even the travel bans have affected people greatly. All right, so let's talk about something that has been trending for almost 2 weeks now online, but which somehow has not really piqued, the I don't know if it's to say the pique the interest of the artists or the celebrities in Cameroon or what's going on. So CY International, who is one of Cameroon's finest comedians, he's been advocating for more Cameroonian music on our media, on all of our platforms and all of that. But somehow artists have been silent. You guys have not been saying anything. It almost seems as if he is standing on, by himself. Why is that?
Yeah, artists are silent. I wouldn't blame the artists because, as we said, the same thing, like the crisis that we are facing when artists try to voice put out their voices. There are always people who are out there, to try to shun them down, or to bash them down. So I've seen this, back and forth, but I tried to go live with CY, and I will still try to go live with him because I think many people are not getting his point. People are looking,
Yeah,
people are listening to criticize him instead of listening to understand him because that is the common tradition with Cameroonian audience. Like
yeah,
they look at, like, now, for instance, an artist does music, for instance, they come to look to criticize instead to come to enjoy. There is nothing that's ever going to be
yeah,
perfect. Nothing is perfect. Not even the foreign music. Even foreign music, you get off keys. But I don't know, for some reason, with the mistakes that are coming from foreign music, people don't get to see it.
yeah,
Cameroon artists, they are doing their best, and we still have a lot to learn. We have a lot to do. We have a lot to, but I feel like what CY is saying is, if I understand him very well, is we should prioritize on our national territory. We should prioritize our own because
right.
I don't know for how long now that I've been struggling to push music from my grassroots. I've been trying to
Yeah.
push Njang. I've been trying to modernize Njang. I've been
Yes.
trying to urbanize Njang, which is where I'm coming from, you know? And
Mm-hmm.
this same Njang is facing already a lot of competition. Njang is, first of all, the Northwest is a small region from Cameroon. Like, it's a very small region. And
Yeah.
then trying to make this thing, I'm one of the pioneers of urbanizing it, which means we are not up to 10 of us trying to come up with this brand of music, but already we are facing a very huge competition from other countries, you know
Wow.
from so many countries on our national territory. Imagine
Are
if
they
we
using our music? Yeah.
imagine if we had more like a priority in these things that we're trying to do, these moves that we're trying to do. I'm not talking only about Anja. We have Esewe,
Mm-hmm.
we have
Yeah.
Mbagalam, we have Makosa, we have from the north, I don't know how they call it, but we have so many different cultures that we could put urban and try to protect it, that we could urbanize and try to protect it. But we need, first of all, to prioritize our own, like giving, say, 90% or 80% priority to our own national
Yeah.
culture
And that
before.
doesn't take out the fact that we'll still give, we'll still play other songs because that's all about collaboration, right? But don't just make it a habit
Yeah,
that in a country, it's
yeah,
mostly foreign music.
because that is what is happening in every country. At first, I remember I'll give you an example with India. India, American movies used to lead in India, right?
Yes.
Once they put this law on prioritizing their own movies. Now in India, their superstars are mainly Indians. Like they are superstar
Like people have
actors
come
and
to know
actresses
their superstars. People have actually
are
come
Indian,
to know them.
you know. And it's not
That
like the
makes
Indian
sense.
they are Indians, and it's not like the Indian movies are better than American movies. Indian movies are not even up to Nigerian movies today,
Hmm.
or maybe even South African movies today.
Hmm.
But but you can never outshine an Indian movie in India. That is out of topic.
Right.
And then
Right.
same thing that happened to South Africa. South Africa, they prioritize theirs. They have a higher percentage, and their government is making sure that their music is, their culture is protected, well protected before any
Yeah.
foreign thing.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
which is
why when you
totally
get there,
understandable. It's totally fine.
yeah, that's why when
It's
you get
just,
to South Africa, Kwaito is always going to rule. It doesn't matter
yeah.
how hot some other song from some other country is hot or
Yeah.
whatsoever. You go to
Yeah.
South Africa, Kwaito is still ruling. Now,
Yes.
Nigerians have adopted the same thing and it's working for them. So,
Yes.
why can't we copy a good example and also, prioritize our own culture so it doesn't have so much competition with foreign
Yeah.
culture?
And the thing is, the most upsetting thing in this whole issue is, and I don't have any problem with my foreign friends because we work together nicely, is the fact that they don't blink when they say that they promote their own first. They don't blink when they say that they will play more of their own country music rather than another country's music. There was a post that somebody put up on Twitter that was trending. Everybody was excited about it, where a DJ said that he, as a DJ from a certain country, would never play other music more than their own music. That was trending everywhere on the internet. But when CY came around and talked about it, started, saying, hey, we need to sit up, we need to prioritize our own, people got upset. People just got inflamed about the whole thing.
Yeah, so it's rather unfortunate that, like, as they say, they expect explain Cameroon to you and you understand, you won't didn't explain well. Because it's
That's
yeah,
funny.
because it's really it sometimes I look at what somebody's saying, like you see a Cameroonian really like a Cameroonian, a born Cameroonian, supporting defending foreign artists and foreign music against Cameroonian music and Cameroonian culture. I'm looking at it like, am I dreaming or what's
I'm
going?
telling you,
You know,
like it's like they've been completely
like
brainwashed.
I'm like, am I dreaming? Oh, what is wrong with this? Oh my God! Like, first of all, I think our problem is us. Our problem is not even far. Our problem here is us.
Yes.
Until we learn
We
to
are our own
mentally
problem.
grow,
Yes.
like until we learn to mentally grow, that's where we learn. But sometimes you need to understand there are some certain things. Oh God, there are some certain things that
Yeah.
if you are not even ready to change, if you're not ready to change, then there's no need. There's no way. If you're not first of all open to change, then there is nothing that is going to change. Doesn't matter. You can take a horse to the stream, but you can never force it to drink water.
You can force it to drink water. Yeah.
You know.
I like that. Okay, Magasco. So there's this issue that has been boiling as well, amongst the fans and everything, especially Anglophones. They think that you guys have sold your birthright to the Francophones. Why? Because most of your songs have more French than English. So why moving away from fighting that more of our music should be played? A lot of Anglophones feel that they have been left out, that you guys are abandoning our English, you're abandoning us, and playing more French music. It's almost as if English is not succeeding. Like, what's going on?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. We should be able to learn. Like we should learn to be open to changes. We should learn to how can I say? We should have open minds. Nobody is leaving English music for French music. On our immediate ground, we have an 80% of French market, which is right there, and a 20% of English market, right? Most of us
Right.
Anglophone artists, we did sing for English. We did English songs. Me, for instance, I have over 2 albums. I have an album and an EP made of. I have more English songs than French songs ever. You know,
Okay.
I have
Well, that's
more
that's
English
probably
songs.
you, because a lot of other Anglophone artists, there's some that will sing just one line of English, like their whole song is French from start to
No,
finish.
yeah. What
And it's
this is
not
what
even
I'm
that they speak the
explaining.
French the right
This
way.
this is what
You
this
can
is what
hear
I'm
the
explaining
mistakes
to
in
you
it.
now. This is what I'm explaining to you. I'm giving myself as an example because I know most other artists will almost have the same thing. If you say, for instance, Daphne, she has, I know she has an album that is all English that she did in Boya. Most of us, we started our careers in the English part of Cameroon from where we were
Yes.
born. So we have so many English songs. You understand? One thing we
Mm-hmm.
must accept with our English zone is from our English zone, we don't believe too much in entertainment. We believe mostly in education and education.
Mm-hmm.
This is facts.
Now book after
This
book,
is
na book.
facts. This is facts. Like this is facts. I'm talking
Uh-huh.
my house, my home where I come from is no different. Where I come from, I had to do music as a hard headed, like a big strong head man. You know
I
what I mean?
mean,
I had to
how did that
I
turn
had
out
to
for you with your parents? Like, how was it? How easy was it for you? How easy or difficult was it for you?
yo, it was hard because it's difficult, The Anglo-Saxon person believes in education and I don't know. They believe entertainment is not really their thing. Like it's not really their thing. So if you have to be an entertainer, you need to really show proof of first of all education. And which is a good thing because most of us
It
from
is
the
a good
Anglophone
thing.
zone we are well educated. And
Yeah.
that said, when we made music, when me for instance, when I made music, all the Kumba markets, all the line lobas, everything. It was good. They were hit songs in
I like
Anglophone
that song,
zones.
Magasco. I'm trying to remember the song. I go be in a court poster for bag market. Eh, eh,
Yeah,
eh.
all these
You
songs,
see,
they
I
were
say I
hit
know your
songs.
song then, no. From Deputy man. I know you from Deputy.
Yeah. So
Before one blow.
all these songs, they were hit songs in the northwest and the southwest. But
Yes.
but it didn't change nothing when it comes to the finances, because the northwest and the southwest, they don't really do shows. They don't do
Yeah.
concerts. They don't organize all
So
these things.
you guys have to do, you have to re-strategize, which is totally fine, because if
You
you only
understand?
waste your time, they
So
sing, they make money, they
so
make
now,
music, produce all things, then no money is coming, then there's no point.
voila. So when we started marketing, when I got signed under Empire and they started marketing my music to the French platform, and then I started throwing one or two French words, it made the French fans to become more attracted. And then French people, they do concerts every year. They do all these
Yeah,
things. They believe in entertainment more. So
more
they
than
started,
us.
yeah. So they started, supporting, buying CDs, doing all these things with them, with or plus the Anglophone market, plus the Anglophones,
Mhm.
because they also became proud. Like, okay, our child or our children are making it big even in French zones. So it became
Yes.
now a bigger market, French and English. With that
I mean, I don't
impact,
see anything wrong with that anyways, because
yeah.
we still
So
belong
with
to the
that
same
impact now,
country.
tell me which, this is a business. Which businessman would decide for no one to mix, get the whole market? Any normal
Yes.
businessman go and get all the market. But it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't take anything, it doesn't take an inch of where you come from. It doesn't mean you forget where you come from.
There
I've
you
done
go.
French songs, I've mixed French things. But look, for instance, the last song we did was the remix for We Proud of Who We Are. Did you hear it?
Oh, I like that. I like it. Oh, you that fufu and
Yeah.
that kati
So
kati. Oh la la.
there was nothing French there, and we rap our culture because that's where we come from, and we know where we come
Yeah.
from, and we're proud of where we come from.
That was a
So it
beautiful
doesn't
collaboration, I'll tell you
mean,
that.
yeah. So if you see us trying to sing in French, we're just trying to sell to a certain market.
Yeah.
We are not leaving where we come from.
Yeah.
Once
Nothing
we're
wrong with
done,
that
we are going
anyways.
back home.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anytime we're going back home.
Yeah.
So that's just as easy as it is. It's just a business strategy.
It's
It's
a
just
business strategy, and
business.
which is totally understandable.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about B-Boy Records. B-Boy Records has been doing so much. I know you were part of Empire Records, and then you guys separated, and then you created B-Boy Records. So I want to know what happened before that split. Did you guys split on good terms?
Yo, about Big Boy Records. Big Boy Records been there for ages. Big Boy Records, I found it a long time ago with a friend, Kenneth. And when I got signed, I couldn't continue because, my record Empire wouldn't let me continue my record label. So I had to suspend it. So it was
Hmm.
relaunched when my contract with Empire got to an end. So it's as easy as that. My contract got to an end,
So the contract will
and
not
I
separate
wanted.
without no problem. They married and very well on good terms, or palava day, matter day.
No, the contract. My contract was 5 years. For those who calculate
Okay.
well, if you calculate between the time when I was signed, and when we announced that I'm leaving, it was almost 6 years, which means I was there till even after my contract got to an end.
You add bonus. You add dash.
Yeah, yeah, I was there 5 years, a few months plus, like 6 months to 7 months plus. You know,
Hmm.
so
So would you
it
say
was
that
just
that collaboration, would you say that being signed under Empire Record gave you it gave you that exposure that you needed, that platform that you needed to rise up as an artist and be the man that you are today and be the producer, the founder of B-Boy Records. Would you say that that was a really good thing for you?
Yo, that was a blessing. That
Wow,
was a
I love
blessing.
that.
You know, me being signed, they gave me my shot. Like I was looking, I was in Bamenda for 7 years. I was a rap artist for 7 years. Never had a shot for any platform. I became a singer for about 3 years later. After that, or 2 years, I guess, still didn't have nothing. Once I
Hmm.
had that platform, once they gave me that platform, I was really able to really expose my talent for what
You
it
became a household
was.
name.
Yeah, and so it was a blessing. I would never regret. Like if you take me back, I would do the same. I wouldn't change anything. You know, my only thing is, if you take me back, my only regret is I'm going to read about, because that's why I'm encouraging, even though they are hard headed, I'm encouraging the younger ones that are coming up to read about entertainment business, to read about
Hmm.
entertainment law, because that is the
And
only
know
thing
about
I
your
would change.
contract.
Yeah, that is the only thing I would change if I go back, but I will still sign with Empire because that was a blessing in my career. Like I wouldn't come here and be pretending, But as
There
I
you
said,
go.
the only thing I would change will be me like trying to be um, more aware about the business, because I knew the show, but I didn't know about the business, So
Okay.
so many mistakes, so many things that had to do with the business that I wasn't comfortable with, but it was a blessing. When it comes to just the platform that they gave me was a blessing.
That's amazing because we have a lot of people out here today, whether it's in showbiz or just regular lives, like who have had mentors and people that have stood by them and given them a platform or have held their hands for them to be who they are today, who would not say one good thing about their mentor or their, media house or whatsoever it is. So it's really nice to see that you're still able to show gratitude and say thank you to them for giving you that platform that you have today. If the world knows Magasco today, it's because Empire gave you that platform in the beginning. So let's talk now about B-Boy Records. B-Boy Records, you've been doing so much with B-Boy Records. Tell us a little bit about some of the things that you've been doing with B-Boy Records.
Well, Big Boy Records is, that's my baby. It, I don't know if I should call a he or a she, but she's doing well. She's doing well. We learning a lot because we restarted everything from zero, and we have been learning a lot. Shout out to my whole team. Shout out to Eva, Pazzo, Kinney, my whole team. We Robusta. So we just learning from scratch. Like we just started everything from scratch, and I just like the way everything is growing up and how we just getting to see the challenges, and at the same time the fruits that come with alongside the challenges.
So tell me, Magasco, what's your relationship with other 237 artists?
Me, I'm cool with everybody, but I trust nobody. But I'm
Hmm.
cool with everybody, and I'm the type of person you can trust. You know,
Hmm. You not trust
yeah,
nobody, but you want me to trust you, the man. Why are you saying this kind of talk now? You said you are cool with everybody.
yeah.
You don't trust
I'm
nobody, but
serious.
we can
I'm
trust you.
serious. I am the type in the industry where you can trust. Like if you're dealing with me, you can trust me. But me, I don't know why I can't trust anybody, but I'm cool. You can ask any artist, everybody. I am cool with. I don't
With
want no
almost everyone.
problems. I am cool with everybody.
All right. So you had this recent collaboration with one of Cameroon's finest. They call her the Queen of Bikutsi, Lady Pons, and there were so many rumors behind that. People were saying that something happened, that even during the video, some physical stuff were going on that, in fact,
Some physical stuff.
what do you have to say about that? That you people were like rubbing, that some physical stuff was going on, like some exchange of energy was happening in that, during the video shoot and all of that.
Yo, no, that's my. I call her the queen.
Yeah.
That's my queen. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's how I look at her. Like she's a queen. She's a queen. I'm not saying because I'm just trying to say it. She's the queen of Bikutsi
Yeah.
as we speak. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's how I look at her.
Somebody is
Like there's
laughing.
not.
Why are you laughing? Put in the comments, the comment section. People that like the kind of story them. In fact, na Delhi. I go find you cane, sis.
Yo,
Physical
so
stuff.
that is the relationship with me and her.
See
She's
why
the
and
queen.
you are welcome. We talked about you.
Yo, so that's it. She's the queen, and I'm the servant, a humble servant who's ready to learn. Like that is the relationship between me and her.
Okay, so it was like more of a working relationship, not what we're thinking, because we saw some other things, with our magnifying eyeglasses, we always magnify everything that we see, and that's the role of the public, right? So when we see something, we put again magnifying glass, say, why Magasco the dance of Bagdinga so for Bagdinga so you know, like say something they happen for that backside. Like there was actually something that was going on the internet. People were like, man, I cannot break the whole thing down. I'm sure you heard it. So so you and Lady Pons don't have anything. Nothing happened. It was just that music video and any man waka go inside.
Yeah, I just told you the relationship. She's the queen.
Mm-hmm.
She is the
I mean, she
queen.
can be the queen in other ways. I don't want the clarification, no.
Queen,
Just
I've told
clarify
you
for we
like
say queen in that direction for music. Let me say queen say after that, something happens.
nah. You can't. I can't even look at her in the face. That's how I'm trying to explain. I can't even look at
Okay,
her.
so is that kind of level of respect?
Yeah.
Yeah, see what entire place is canapé, my brother. We there with you. All right, lady. So it was just a working relationship. You respect Lady Punks for who she is, for what she's done for the Cameroonian music and culture, for her place, in music, in the music industry. Yes. She's really an amazing person. And I think that all of the collaborations that have been going on, that working together is just so important, especially with the francophone and anglophone artists. I think that it plays a disguised role in softening people's hearts, just seeing that people from both regions can collaborate and produce beautiful music that everybody can dance to. So what are the upcoming projects for B-Boy Records? What should we expect from Magasco in 2021? We're wrapping up very soon here. So just give us all the tea, all the tea. What should we expect 2021 from
All right.
Magasco? Pass me the lighter.
Right now, it depends on what my team decides. Because I have 2 albums now waiting. So
Mm-hmm.
if they decide we're going to put out 2 albums this year, if they say no, I don't know. Like, but just expect so many things are going to come.
Okay. I have a question for you. Are you open to collaborations, and what does it take to have Magasco collaborate with an artist on a song?
What?
Are you open to collaborations? What does it take for an artist to collaborate with Magasco?
Man, it takes just good music, and I'm open to good music. It takes just good music. That's it.
What do you charge for that? Or is that something that you guys discuss together on a personal note?
Yeah, I don't care about the money. I want the good music first.
Okay. So let's just say that you're being humble. You know, one call figure now, but if somebody's interested, they should get in contact with you. Are they getting in contact with you, Magasco, or do you have a management team that they need to connect to?
Yeah, we have the team. You have B-Boy Records, um, Facebook, B-Boy Records, Facebook, B-Boy Records, Instagram. Yeah, anything
And
you need,
so,
you're gonna get.
so the person should just send an email, or how do they get in contact with you?
Email, and there's also we have numbers that you can call. Anything you want,
Mm-hmm.
like as easy as that.
All righty. So, Magasco, before we go, I want you to just spoil us with some good music, my brother. That voice of yours. Pick any of your songs in your repertoire and just give us a beautiful melody to close the show today.
Je suis scotché à ton regard, on me dit que tu es bad girl. Maman, je m'en fous, tu m'excites, je suis bad boy. Papa m'a conseillé, maman m'a conseillé. Mais bébé, je m'en fous, tu me rends fou, maman.
Woo! Magasco, your voice there, you feel make person, I don't leave, I rest my comment and now, so because I hear that wordings them, I don't already start calculating inside my head, but I don't leave, so. Alrighty, Magasco, I want to say thank you so much for making out the time to sit down with us today on a sit down with on Daily TV. It's always my pleasure to sit in here and support. This is a sister channel. And of course, Daily is, we share a relationship that a lot of people cannot understand. I just want to say thank you so much, Magasco. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we wish you all the best. Keep us posted with everything that's happening. We would love to share. Okay?
Original thing.
Yes. God bless you and have a fantastic new year 2021.
Happy New Year to everybody. We're together. God bless.
Peace. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for taking the time to sit down with us on this explosive sit down with Cameroon, one of Cameroon's finest singer, songwriter, composer, producer, founder of B-Boy Records, Magasco. We had a fabulous time. He shared so much about, his impressions on the Anglophone crisis, on the fact that a lot of Cameroonian music is not played on our platforms, on our media, and all that. He also shared his working collaboration with Empire Records, which was the very first label under which he was signed. If you missed out any part of this interview, make sure that you rewatch it and let us know what you thought about it, what you think about Magasco's music, and just some of the things that you love to see us talk about. I'll leave you right now, guys. I want to wish you a fantastic day, and remember, you can be the change that you seek. Choose to be good. Okay? I'll leave you with this song by Magasco. God bless you. See you some other time. Mwah.
Candle, that old money looking brand new. It was chicken noodle soup and canned goods. I remember days we ain't have food.
De toute façon, tu bouges comme un tu bouges, tu vas jamais.